But a win for the Dallas Cowboys in Los Angeles. They take down Kellen Moore and the Chargers on Monday Night Football in what had to be one of the most flagged games of the entire NFL season. But Dak Prescott and the Cowboys get it done and head into their bye week 4-2 on the year. Like we typically do here on the Double Move channel, 3 things that I really liked from this game, 1 thing that I really didn't. So let's not waste any time and get into the video. To start, I'm going to group these 2 guys together because this connection was on fire all night. And that is Dak Prescott and Ceedee Lamb. Dak finished the night 21 of 30 for 272 yards with 1 touchdown and a 109.3 passer rating. Lamb finished with 7 catches on 7 targets for 117 yards, 16.7 yards per catch. And this was the main thing that I talked about before this game. I made a video about it on Ceedee Lamb and getting him involved. This Cowboys offense is their best when Ceedee Lamb is making plays. And although I would like to see the targets up just a little bit more for Lamb, probably around the 10 or 11 mark, 7 catches on 7 targets is amazing for this offense, and it's just what they need. The Cowboys strictly run through Ceedee Lamb right now. Their run game couldn't get anything going, but every time that Ceedee was targeted, he was going to make a play. I loved the matchup against the Chargers secondary. I thought there were places that you could exploit, and Ceedee Lamb did just that. And for Dak Prescott, I think he bounced back in the biggest way possible. Last week was a complete debacle. And that was the one thing I looked for coming into the night. Was Dak Prescott's confidence completely shattered? And the answer to that is a big fat no. And for everybody that loves to give Dak crap for Cowboys losses and put it all on him, say that he sucks, if you're gonna do that when he plays bad, you have to give him his props when he plays as good as he did tonight. Not only was he really good throwing the football, they also got him involved in the rushing game. 7 carries for 40 yards with 1 touchdown. The long read option touchdown to start the game was absolutely great. Getting Dak's legs involved in the red zone is the easiest way to fix your red zone offense. It adds a different dynamic. Dak is still pretty athletic, even though he's a little bit older and had the ankle injury. Dak had an amazing game. Ceedee Lamb did as well. I love the connection, and the Cowboys have to keep doing that if they want to do really anything on offense. The next thing that I liked from this game was Markquese Bell. The Cowboys' second-year safety turned linebacker had to come in for Leighton Vander Esch and play a whole lot more snaps than we've seen in the past couple weeks. Bell finished the game with 7 total tackles, 5 solo, and 1 pass defended. I thought he was moving very well sideline to sideline. He was making plays. He was popping off the screen for me. And that's exactly what the Cowboys linebacker room is going to need for the next couple weeks until LVE gets healthy again. Markquese Bell might be the overlooked and unsung hero of the Cowboys defense tonight. If he continues to play this well, he gives you hope for the linebacker room throughout the entire season, even when Leighton Vander Esch does get back. So I wanted to point out Markquese Bell. He deserves it. Great game by him, and I'm really looking forward to how he'll progress through this season. And finally, the last great thing from this game was Demarcus Lawrence. Lawrence helped Dallas out a ton in the run game. The box score doesn't show what Lawrence does for this defense. People will say he's overpaid, he doesn't get sacks, all this stuff. But Lawrence was pressuring Herbert on multiple rollouts and stifling the Los Angeles run game about by himself. Lawrence has always been a great run defender, and tonight it was probably his best game of the season, and the Cowboys really, really needed it. One of the plays that's probably going to go unnoticed from this game was Demarcus Lawrence batting down a ball intended for Austin Eckler. I think they did show it on the broadcast one time, but D-Law definitely saved a touchdown when he stuck his hand up and Austin Eckler had green grass and 1 blocker ahead of him. That's a 7-point swing that isn't going to really show up in the box score. So those are my 3 things that I really liked from this game: Dak Prescott, Ceedee Lamb, Markquese Bell, and Demarcus Lawrence. Now let's quickly go through what I didn't like. I'm not going to sit here and harp on it. It's a Cowboys victory. I'm not trying to be the negative Nelly after this game, all right? I'm just as happy about a Cowboys win as all of you. But Mike McCarthy's play calling was bad. I thought there were multiple times in this game that he was running way too much. The Cowboys averaged just 3.7 yards per carry, and that was with Dak's 7 carries for 40 yards. Pollard averaged 2 yards per carry. And it's not all on Pollard. The offensive line was getting beat a lot. But for Mike McCarthy to keep running into a wall, it just got frustrating as the game went on. I didn't think Mike McCarthy was great in this game, but luckily for Dallas, they have some playmakers on this team. Awesome, awesome game, and I want to quickly shout out Stephon Gilmore and Brandon Cooks, two guys that the Cowboys traded for this offseason that made huge plays, both pretty much to seal the game. I'm all happy about a Cowboys win. I love heading into the bye week 4-2. It's a lot better than 3-3. Cowboys have a gauntlet coming up on their schedule, so it was important to win this game tonight. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you love Cowboys content, I'm always here posting videos, so make sure you are subscribed. I love you all. Bye.